What's up, everyone? It is the Lone Toast here. That's how I'm gonna address myself now. By the way, the song that is on
I
in the
just got a
background
call
for
from
like
a
the
bloke.
first like
Wouldn't give his name,
five
just gave me a
seconds, and
time
the
and a
only reason I
starting
don't
line
play
location and
music
told me to give 'em
is
to you.
because
You're not
that
doing
that
anything
song right there, it was
illegal, are you, mate?
damn it, what was it?
Hey, Jamie. There's another
It
driver
was
who'd be perfect for your lineup. Welcome back, Jamie. You were partway through a
it
championship.
was
Would you like me to set a route to the next race event for you?
that was just like us showing one of the songs, but I forget what song it was. I think it was like it was Courtesy Call, that was the name. And then later in the video, you'll see me transition down to the lower part of the map. And right now I'm in manual, but I end up switching to automatic because it's just easier because I can more focus on trying to get the car to slide than trying to shift and the gears and making sure that I'm in the right gear to hold that slide so that way I can redline it. And yeah. And so yeah, there's two parts of this video that have a little bit of music, and I would play the music, but it's real music, so copyright, yeah, that's the thing. And no copyright, I would play the music because it'd be better than just listening to this, like just the car rev and everything. But I'm gonna start a new series. It's gonna be called Learning to Drift, and I'm starting it off with the Mitsubishi Motors 2004 Lancer Evolution. I forget the exact name. You could see it at the very beginning up in the top left-hand corner. It's S1 class, I believe. So, it's pretty powerful. In this game, there's an auction system. I bought it from the auction, along with another one. But the other one I bought more because it looked cool. I think eventually I might end up getting rid of one of them. But yeah, in this Learning to Drift series, it's just going to be gameplay in the background with me voicing it over, of me basically drifting and learning how to drift. And later in this episode of Learning to Drift, I actually hit my first roundabout. Like, drifting the roundabout, like, actually, like, you know, going around not hitting it or anything. That's the first time I've ever done that, one. And two, it's not the prettiest. It's not the prettiest, roundabout drift, but, I mean, hey, it's good enough for me. I mean, it's the first time I hit one. And actually, I think the best drifts that I had were off camera, when I wasn't recording, when I was going down to the lower part of the map. Because I was drifting then, too. And then I was listening to, Bad Girlfriend by Theory of a Dead Man, and when I ended up starting recording again, once again, I forgot to turn off the radio before I started recording, so that means I had to go back in and turn off the radio, but I was listening to My Demons by Starset when I turned it off. And, earlier, if you looked at I switched back to it just to, like, show one song, and it just so happens to be, a song by My Darkest Days called Porn Star Dancing. Trust me, it's a good song. Don't believe me, go into that YouTube search bar. After this video is done, wait till after this video is done, but go into that YouTube search bar and search it up. It's a good song. And, yeah, that would have been a good drift if I didn't hit those poles. So, yeah, there are a couple drifts in this episode that if I hit them, if I started sliding at a different time, or if I had less of a angle with the car, that I would have been able to hit, or if I had less speed. But, yeah, this is the car that I'm using. That's the livery. It's a really nice looking livery. So, because it looks kind of race car-ish. I actually have a car. It's a BMW X6 M 2016. That's the year 2016. And it has over 1,500 horsepower. It has a lot of horsepower, and it's crazy hard to control. So yeah, and then there's the switch. Now I'm in the, yeah, you can hear the song right there, and that's gonna be, well, luckily if a song plays for like a second like that, you're not gonna get copyright. Let's hope. So yeah, I end up going a little, I actually, when I'm over here, I end up going off-road a little bit. I don't like drifting off-road because it's not really drifting. I ended up going into this and trying to do some drifts in here. So yeah, but I think because there's nothing really to talk about, I mean, I've gotten pretty good at drifting in like the past 10 minutes. But yeah, I think for the rest of the time in this video, I'm gonna explain like how groove music works. To use it, basically, you just have to get to the point where you unlock 6 radio stations. So like, when you do the first couple of races, you unlock 2 when you get your first car and everything, and then later down the road, you get another 2, and then once again, more later down the road, you get another 2, and then once you get like your 3rd set of 2 radio stations, you unlock groove music, which is basically just streams real music into the game. So instead of having to listen to one certain group of songs that you may not like, you can listen to a bunch of different songs by a bunch of different artists. Like not too long ago, I added in a little bit of Eminem, I added a little bit of I added a couple other things, but I can't think of them right now. But yeah, and you download the app on your Xbox, and you can go into it and everything, and make a playlist. Like, I named the playlist Forza Horizon 3, or, well, really, I named it Forza H3. So, and that's the playlist that I have running on this. And, yeah, you download that app, and you just go, and then to make it so that the playlist that you made after, like, you set everything up and everything for the playlist, you go into the settings, you go into audio, you go into the pause menu. Yeah, that was me just like stopping a minute to acknowledge, hey, that roundabout was pretty good. This was the roundabout that I'm talking about. Not this one, the one that I did before when I stopped and I spun the camera around the car. Yeah, so you go into audio, and then there's like groove music, and you go to it, and you can, like, there's the default one, which just has like a couple like probably like 5 songs on it, which I personally don't like all of them, so I use my playlist that has 36 of them. 36 different songs. One of them, actually 35, because I added an extra one, so that way, of the same song, so that one of the same songs, so that way I could have more of a chance of listening to that song. And I think that if I could, I think that next episode I might just like play a little bit of music, but I'll probably have to say and put in the description, like, hey, this music isn't mine, it's these people's, and they're good peeps. They're the good people. If they don't give me copyright. If they don't hit me with a copyright strike. Yeah, because honestly, I feel like there should be something in the background a little bit. But yeah, but when you go into audio and everything, there's the groove music, there's the default one, and then you can choose the one that you named and everything, that you put your music into. And basically you just switch to that, like you switch it over, and then you back out and save it and everything. You have to like save your setting changes and everything. And once you do that, boom, you can go to groove music, and there you go, there's your music playlist and everything. So there we go, a little how to use groove music thing. And you don't need a laptop at all. You don't need a laptop, all you need is your Xbox and you're good. So, yeah, that's it for that. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.